Is it always this crowded?
Staying out of trouble?
Be mindful of... find that list told me about. Maybe I shouldn't live. Just seems so careless.
You've got
Ooh, the clitter.
I don't care.
Welcome, Karam.
Forget about me.
Stranger, may we speak?
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
Fine goods at fair prices.
Only the finest merchandise.
I erect the spine.
dark moons. These crazy Bosmer make no sense. Hazazi comes to negotiate on behalf of Queen Irene to hear their grievances. What negotiations? These dungy elves don't want talk. They say they only answer to the Wilder King. Who is this? Hazazi likes this idea. If you can just get the Bramble Breach to make sense, this one will be impressed. It's a wild guar chase, but if you want to try...
I didn't think I was being disrespectful. Sometimes people are just impossible to understand.
Another tourist? Rare to have so many visitors in this part of the Valen Wood, didn't you hear? It's much safer behind the shiny new... Negotiate? About what? Oh, I know. You want us to bow to your queen and swear allegiance to your what's-it's-called. Ha, sure. Let me just pull him from my satchel. You people don't understand. The Wilder King man... Not in person, but I don't doubt the Wilder King exists. He speaks to me in the babbling brooks and the wind in the trees. Other Bosmer petition him for an audience, but I don't need to. I could tell you, but how do I know you're trustworthy? You ask us to share your enemies, but will you share... The wood orcs are a plague we can't seem to be rid of. If you help us... Take seeds from the shimmering tree in the village and plant them in the orcs' camp. In a few minutes, they'll sprout out with a vengeance. The orc chieftain won't surrender so easily. Don't bother coming back here until you've run off the orcs. I've got important business to attend to. Huh.
Can you believe that tree thane? Was the tree thane as rude to you as she was to me? All I asked was how one might get an audience with the Wilder King. She did? That's funny, because Under and I offered to drive the orcs away and she turned us down. I don't know, I'm beginning to suspect this is some elaborate Bosmer trick and the whole village is... I didn't say that. There is definitely a distinctive magical force in this part of Valen. Oh, I'm Aranias. Maybe you've read my book, Spriggans in the Green, Story and Myth in Primitive Bosmer Society? Probably not, I guess. Anyhow, Under and I, we'll just have to venture deeper into the forest on our own. We'll probably get lost and suffer a slow and painful death. If you want, you can take the essence from the calope tree and rub it all over your body to cloak yourself in a haze of... Oh, one more thing. Under scouted out the orcs' camp pretty extensively. He might have some useful observations if you ask. Good luck with the wood orcs and that tricky tree thing.
I spent several hours watching the wood orcs and evaluating their weaknesses. As a whole, their strength is in numbers. As long as you don't... By the look of his scars, he's seen his share of battle, and he knows how to take a beating. Don't expect him to go down quickly. There's a shot...
Better overstocked than under. Impressive.
Tell that toothless runt to watch his back.
So the Wood Elves have a friend who's not afraid to fight. Good. Give me the best.
Their loss, our gain.
The Guardians were amazing! I know you helped too, of course. You know what stinks? Dead orcs. Pull the bodies off and burn them. Otherwise we'll never get their stench out of this part. My scouts came back singing your praises. They said the Wood Orcs broke quickly after you killed Chieftain Thragdosh and unleashed the Guardians. I wasn't exactly expecting you to... My end of the bargain? No, I keep my promises. You got rid of those... I hope I haven't given you a sense of... Around here, petition the Wilder King for an audience... Bonds. More than likely, you'll simply suit yourself. Just south of my home, you'll find the petitioning stone. Just touch it.
Probably nothing will happen. If he wants to speak with you, though, I never said it was complicated. Besides, by scaring off those wood orcs, you just might have improved your chances. The Wilder King sees these things, you know. All right, run along now, and may the forest part to reveal your path.
Welcome to my court, outsider. Since you entered my domain, I have watched your actions with keen interest. You have been generous with my people and more patient than I expected. But I still expected minion, and I don't see how inclusion in this group would appeal to me or to the people in my domain. Aligning with you would only alienate us from others. Interesting. You think we have common enemies? My only enemies are those who would seek to harm Valenwood. Let us test your theory, though. Show me one of these enemies of whom you speak. Use the other stone pillar, the one on the platform behind the pillar, and an apparition will appear. One of your enemies, as you say. Fight this enemy. I am pleased to be able to lend you strength to face this enemy from your past.
Strike us down. The veiled Puritans will always rise again.
Good to get stocked up.
I sense the darkness in the heart of the one you fought, but he has already been defeated, has he not? May not all share his darkness. You should have... Yes, I am familiar with this distinction as well. There is one among this group who has come to Valenwood to see me, and I find her curious. Very curious. I'm not inclined to consider her an enemy. She is one who has been blessed with fascinating gifts. Gifts I cannot afford to ignore. You would know her identity, though. I was able to... Touch the petition stone again, and I will...
We have much need of someone like you, Ananias.
Yes, young one. We have a problem in the your talents specifically.
I would be honored to help however I can.
An opportunity has arisen to strike a devastating blow to the Dominion, to divide the Bosmer.
The Bosmer in Greenshade claim allegiance not to King Camoran, but to a man they call the Wilder King.
Killing this Wilder King will drive the Bosmer mad. He is very elusive, though, so I will need your help to find him.
You realize we are entrusting you with an important task, I hope, my dear.
Of course, Lady Estrie, you can count on me.
You've just seen the young girl Aranias is associated with the Veiled Heritance. Until I know more about her, I hesitate to call her an enemy. So she... There may be a greater truth to her purpose here. You may not like this, but I sense the same is true of you. Like the branches of a grottoak, I believe that Aranias' destiny, my destiny, and your destiny are all intertwined. I cannot yet see how these events will play out, but I do know that like Aranias, you must come deeper into the forest. You must eventually come to my throne, but not yet. Each of us is a strand to be spun into the story of Valenwood. You should spare Marrowan. He can tell us how this story began. Yes. Traveling through Valenwood is a funny thing. It may take them many days to find the... You have all the time you need. Find the spinners... Safe journey.
Dancing elves, forest spirit kings. These people are...
I hope I haven't given you a sense of false.
You could craft something nice with that.
I was beginning to think you wouldn't make it. I've already begun Aranias' story. Yes, of course. I have been waiting for you for some time. The story needs you to play a part in the present, and in the past. You certainly took your time about things. Not your fault, I understand, not your fault. We may yet get this right. Inside the story, you must also enter the story in order to help her. Aranias wants to see the Wilder King. I'm his gatekeeper. To see him, you ask me nicely, and then I tell you a story. A story that you take part in. Yes, the story is one from her own past, but she's convinced that she's living through these events for the first time. You'll play the part of the close friend she never had, someone she can trust, who can change the person Aranias becomes. Ask nicely. Of course. Now, sit down by the fireplace. Imagine there's a nice warm fire burning there, and I'll set the scene.
I see something shiny. Is there any better feeling than finding free stuff?
Fire, and let me know when you're ready to hear the story. Remember, imagine the flames are the waves of a vast ocean. Cold waves on a clear blue ocean off the coast of Somerset. Now picture an island. Trees around the island shimmer in the sunlight. Each gently cresting ocean wave sparkles. Many stones, roots, and flowers on the island were shaped by Magicka. Only 2 living Ultma possess such power. One of those 2 Ultma stands outside the manor on this island. Her island. Go to her. Become her friend. The island of Silitar.
I'm so glad you could come. My parents will be back tonight, and I was afraid I'd have to face them alone again. That's why I asked you to come. I'm not sure what will happen either. Before they get back, I want to be carefree. We can visit some of our favorite places together. They were afraid, like everyone else. After I raised up the land under the sea and smashed that ship, even though nobody got hurt, they said my magic was too dangerous. You're the only one who isn't afraid of me. You don't know what this means to me. Now, what will we do first? I know, let's race to the lighthouse like we did when we were little. Bet you still can't catch me. Watch your step!
Can I fish here? No.
my vines getting in your way? Not bad. You're pretty fast. Maybe. You know, I've always had a... Sometimes things happen and I'm sorry, it just happened. Wait, something's wrong. Can you feel over the rise? Wait, too many footsteps and it's too early for me.
I did?
You have to get up. They're right next to that pillow.
They're next to the pillow.
Look. Look. Right there in the corner.
Ah!
Thank you.
You're welcome. I was looking for them being open. Alright, night night, Mama. About an hour ago. Yeah.
Let's knock some heads.
Always finding room for improvement.
Alright. Let them both out. Alright, girls. Let's go potty. Come in. Probably getting to be about time I clean these glasses again. 2, 1, 1, 2, 2, 1, whatever.
Let's make this quick.
That'll show them. No one attacks my island. What have they done to my farm? Does it matter? I'm tired of this. Everyone wants to hurt me or use me, and it stops now. Where were you when my parents tested me? Where were you when I needed you most? You left me. Why are you... I'm sorry. After my parents left, I felt so alone. I couldn't find you. People kept coming. They'd attack, hound me, want me to show them what I can... No, it's not your fault. Thanks to you, these bastards didn't get very far. They could have destroyed everything.
Come, I must speak with you once more. In her tale, she swung between anger, shame, and hope. Feared by her own parents because of her abilities, she faced the bandits alone. This made her bitter and hardened against others, vulnerable to outside influence. You will soon see it for yourself. You should view another scene from Aranias' past, and excited about her newly found skills. Are you ready?
Why are your clothes all wet? Mother, what do you think of this tree? How...
The ground is soaked. I'll need new shoes now.
I made it.
What? You made the ground soggy?
The island. I made this little island.
What? What do you mean you made it?
These trees, those rocks. None of this was here yesterday. The ground is wet because I used my magic to pull it up from under the water.
Oh, Ara, what have you done?
Gifted with a rare and powerful ability, Aranias tried in vain to win. So much happened next, but I especially draw your attention to two particular events. One scene is atop the lighthouse, the other in the manor's. They will help you understand more about our troubled Altmer, I hope. No, the greatest challenge comes. Aranias needs you. Her parents and brought with them the people they considered their daughters. Getting changed at the manor. You should do the same after you watch those scenes. You'll find a change of clothes in the guest bedroom off the Great Hall. Then, go to Aranias in the garden.
Almost jumped off there. Oh, hey.
I'm sorry. You're lucky they're alive. How many more ships will you sink?
It was an accident.
Accidents are spilling water, dropping glass. You lifted a ship out of the ocean with a wall.
I didn't mean to. I'm sorry.
Your mother and I will discuss your punishment. Go.
Pretty shitty parents, if you ask me. What? Right. My avatar? Memory in the past.
Your father and I leave for sunset in the morning.
I won't do it again, I promise. I'll try harder. Don't leave me behind.
Don't grovel. It's unbecoming. We will return with help to control your temper.
How much more can I apologize? I said I'm sorry.
No, Ara. It's just you need training. That scares people.
What sort of training, Father? You look good. How do you feel? There are so many people. And look, it's High Kin Lady Estrie. Why is she here? I bet my parents want me to show off my power. Hesitant? I hate this, and they've got something particular they want to see. Would you do me a favor and find out? Mingle among them, eavesdrop. Find out what they've planned for me. I'm not sure yet. They'll probably want another statue raised from the ground. My parents treat that like a party trick, and this is a party after all. But the way they're talking, it sounds...
Less of a party and more of an initiation, I'd say.
Onder has one of the little beggars in the field, away from the house. Aranias will demonstrate her talents. Her demonstration will determine how we employ her talents.
Under demonstrates. Why are we bothering with this girl and her clods of dirt? Under could melt them with heart. What do they call her? The Rock Witch? Hilarious. Provincial.
Her parents invited me to witness her powers firsthand. She lifted the ground up under my very feet. Her demonstration today will not be one of skill, but of character.
They took my wife.
I'm afraid this one is about to die. I didn't realize how frail Bosmer were. Not this goblin-faced meat-eater, his wife. Wait a minute. You're not with the Heritants?
I thought he and her looked very...
They will give her to the witch, the Rock Witch. The land will kill her.
You killed Ander? Oh, don't worry. It was an entertaining twist, to be sure. But sadly, as real as it may seem, this is just a story. In real life, he has had considerable time to... has not gotten any longer, if you understand me. It seems the Veiled Heritants have sent him after Aranias, the king. I met him. He wanted to get into this story, but he wouldn't ask nicely. But there's nothing we can do about that right now. We have a story to finish. Aranias is in the garden. She's been commanded to kill the wife of this Bosmer. You should hurry to her.
This creature is different from those who burned your farm. Please. Aranias, my child, raise the ground up to trap this animal.
Please let us go.
Aranias, do you remember the farm burned? Good. Good. Now tear this animal apart.
This is my life of this girl, it means that I am willing to make... What about the Bosmer who attacked my island? What were they, Dominion ambassadors? If I refuse to kill this Bosmer, then what? I'll be alone again. The Rock Witch of... You're here with me now, but what about later? No, that's not it. I must trust myself. Believe I can do what's right. I don't need anyone. I am stronger than... Murder an innocent to prove I can, no matter who demands it. The Veiled Heritance won't control my destiny. No, I won't do it!
Most enjoyable, and it looks like you made quite... As one story ends, another reaches its climax. Our little bit of mischief was a success. Because of you, Aranias may very well betray her masters to defend the Wilder King. Truly, I hope we never need change a story. Though we spinners can do so, it's usually better to let a tale conclude on its own. Usually. Venturing into the story of Aranias' past has sown the seeds of her transformation, but they have yet to sprout. Even now, she and Aunt... Preserving his life may be impossible at this point, but you... The Valenwood will rage out of control. The only hope lies with Aranias. Go to Greenheart and follow the trail of fire.
Thank you.
Thank you. Building up a stash. Good thing.
it's good you're here. With earth magic and fire, Aranias and Andor forced their way towards my throne, leaving chaos in their wake. I've lost control of my god. My end was inevitable all along. Someone new must become caretaker of the Valenwood Wood. Aranias was guided here for this purpose. It's fascinating. In her heart, I think she knows the truth, but she's conflicted. Perhaps it is Onder's influence. I think you should trail the fire. Aranias must choose to accept the responsibility. Understand. Thanks.
There's really no such...
The clitter-clatter of unwanted...
Quickly, Aranias wavers. She knows now why she was guided here. Not to destroy the Valenwood Wood, but to save it. Aranias' powers grow as she draws closer to the throne. She opened the ground here and they entered the throne tunnels. You must follow. You must be there to help Aranias when she decides to make her stand. My hold over the creatures of the Valenwood Wood has weakened. That is why they panic and attack. Strength to pull them back.
out of my way, girl! I have no patience for this!
It's you. From Silitar. My friend. Thank the Eight. You were right about the Veiled Heritance, I'm sure now. They used me as bait to trick the Wilder King, and now Under's going to kill him. I don't know. But somehow it seems like that's what I was meant to do all along. When he burned the forest, I actually felt its pain. I think I'm connected to this place. I can't fight Onder, though. He's too strong. Will you help me? He's gone ahead. I can travel through the roots to catch up, but you will have to fight your way through. This might help. Use this bundle of roots, and you can burrow for short distances. I will protect the Wilder King as long as I can, but you must hurry.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Man, game is struggling. Bow is glitched. Is it that? And then that? Nope, that's still glitched. Okay.
No end to these interruptions!
Don't just stand there.
It would really help if I could see my, there we go. Now I know what time I have.
I must get into the tower. You should come too.
Aranias was guided here to take my place. Were guided here to assure her ascension. If you had not come, I fear Onder would have killed us both, leaving the Valenwood wild and vengeful. Many lives would have been lost. Yes, for centuries my sole focus has been shaping and maintaining the Valenwood, protecting it from outside influence and from itself. Now that she has come, turn to the earth. Give back to that which has given so much to me. She is up above. You should go to her. She is frightened of the transformation process, but you must comfort her. This is the natural course of things. It is necessary for her.
So he's not disappearing yet.
I'm scared. Shouldn't I be feeling confident? I mean, we defeated Onder. Look at all of this, though. I think he was a man too once, the Wilder King. I mean, he was like us, but when he took this on, he became something else. I think he merged. Well, yes. It means that once I accept this responsibility and become Wilder Queen, I'll forget my previous life, my home, my youth, everything. No, but they are my memories, and some of them fond. The ones with you. They seem only partially real, but they're the memories I'll miss most. I have to let go, though. The way I embrace you in my heart, that's how I must embrace the Valenwood. Yes, but I need your help. You must climb the tower further and place the Wilder King's crown in the gardens there. Then you must wait for me. Promise you'll wait. Everything is so very different. It's like I'm no longer a single physical form, but my being is spread out across the forest. Aranias. You are my friend, though, whoever I become. Will you stay for just a moment? I am prepared to lose my memories, but I don't want to lose the lessons I've learned. You helped me understand the difference between a foe and a friend. I'm determined not to forget that. Nor to forget you. I know why you originally came here. To ask for the Wilder King's allegiance to the ordinary Dominion. To know the Valenwood was on your side. Would you still make such a request to me now? And I freely give it. On behalf of myself and the Valenwood, you have our allegiance. I only hope our best ally stands before me now. Before Aranias' memories fade, though, there's something else I must tell you. It's the Veiled Heritons. As you may know, they stole the Staff of Madness. Not where they've taken it, but you should search in Woodhearth, to the west. I will open a portal to the western gate of Ringheart. Goodbye, my friend.
The story of the Wilder King has come to an end, and the story of the Wilder Queen has begun. Few Bosmer realize how fragile their relationship with Valenwood really is, but you and I know. We've seen the sacrifice required to preserve it. Over time, yes, the myriad of sensations and experiences from being connected with the Valenwood will crowd out the small memories from her past. The legacy of her character will remain, though, and will shape the future of the Valenwood. Unfortunately, no. This veiled heritant seems set upon attacking the heart and soul of our people, and that is the Valenwood. I sense that even darker threats are emerging elsewhere. I hope you or someone like you is there to stand in our defense.
Wait a minute. It wasn't Woodhearth. No, it's not Woodhearth. It's... Where is it? Can't remember. There's a place I can go on a ship, and there's... people all over the place, and you can't use the fast travel or go into any of the buildings. Oh wait, I think I saw something about this. That's not what I saw. Something to do with like a free DLC or something.
What do you need?
I think Critical Strike is probably better to keep.
Spare a moment? Poor travelers, lost and all alone. Whatever will you do? Friends are all around us right now, even if you can't see them. And while I may be nice and calm right now, I just want to help. My friends won't attack you if you bear my mark of protection. Unfortunately, Zenithar only blesses in exchange.
Yeah, I'm good. Sounds more like a trap than anything else. You only get attacked if you wear my mark, type thing. Oh, wait a minute. Was Woodheart the one that's just all vampires? Not vampires, werewolves. It might be. Yeah, crap.
can't believe it. He was right again. When will I learn not to wager my gold against Razumdar's instincts? He said you would be coming this way. Is it true, then? The Wilder Queen, eh? Times are changing in Valenwood, aren't they? All this has put the Dominion in a delicate position. I suppose that's what... Razumdar sent me here to await your arrival. He wants you to join him as quickly as possible. Who can be certain? I suspect he merely seeks to find a ship and flee back to the Somerset Isles. He was unwilling to share his... Whatever his instincts may be, though, this time I will wager that he's on the mark.
Will you hold still? This illusion requires precision, which I cannot achieve with your tail constantly twitching.
Bah! The Stalmore mage will drive Razumdar mad. Stand here, hold this. Everything's so exact. This one prefers... We must find Peladil, of course. This one tracked his stinking hide here after he stole the staff of Magnus. He's the boss of the... No yet. But Razumdar has devised the perfect way to flush these rats. No, Razumdar will be the queen instead. If this mage does his job... We will go soon, so Raz must prepare. Speak to Trithane Farial. She can tell you more about it. This one would ask a favor. If the Stalmore mage turns Razumdar into a monkey, you must exact vengeance. Oh, and you would need to track down Peladil on your own. Raz hopes this will not be the case, though. A perfect illusion, he says, to make Razumdar look like Queen Irene. This one prefers a regular disguise, but Trithane Farial...
So you're the one who's going to accompany the cat on this square-brained scheme of his. I hope you realize what you're up against. These traitors in our city have sought to stir up rebellion since the day King Camoran joined the Dominion. So you'd think, but we've never caught any of the traitors. They may not actually be Bosmer at all. Our enemies are always one step ahead of us. Or Roman doesn't want to believe it, but I think it's obvious there's... No, we've gone to great pains to keep Razumdar's plans secret. The spy must believe that Irene is really here. They've been... raid us, so we've put word out. Yes, mad as the cat may be, his plan might actually work. The story is that the Queen wants to personally investigate the old Imperial underground. Ha! The cat didn't tell you, did he? No. We don't know who we can trust. He thinks the two of you can handle it, though. I don't know if I'd call that confidence or foolhardiness, but I hope...
As soon as Xanador gets the spell right and turns your friend into a queen. Assuming this works, you and Razumdar should leave for the Imperial Underground straight away.
Very convincing. But is the illusion applied everywhere? Perhaps this one should take a moment in private to double-check, yes?
There were no miscalculations, I assure you. Now excuse me, I must watch the cat from my room.
Raz looks good in this form, but then Raz always looks good. Queen Irene could maybe learn a thing or two from this one. A fair point. Raz, I will keep that in mind. You have spoken with the Trithane, then? You understand my genius plan, yes? Yes. There we will find out the truth about this Thalmor officer Astaril. She's quite the beauty, I'm told, but traitors are never what they seem, yes? This one is... No. I'm ready when you are.
You aided Queen Irene in her ratification, correct? You do look like someone to...
Ooh, salt water.
Never a bad time to cast some lines.
Nope. Nice. I guess salmon are saltwater and freshwater. No. He just happened to be there.
Be ready. This one is counting on you to watch her back. Astriel, is that you?
Come closer, my queen. I have something...
What is this?
A gift in memory of Prince Naaman. Vice-Reeve Peladil sends his regards.
You will die, and the true King of Alinor will rise again.
Raz will be fine. A few burns will not kill this one. But for the moment... She used some kind of magic to escape. But it was not a portal.
Got your back.
So the girl failed to eliminate.
I need healing!
Back! Now!
Why?
To the side! It changes nothing.
Raz heard sounds of fighting. Did you catch up with Astaril? Dark moons. If Astaril got away, we will have to track her down. And the Veiled Heritance is here. Some of Razumdar's contacts warned him that the Veiled Heritance was not putting all its hopes on Prince Neyman, that they had... Possibly. If they cannot rule the Dominion, perhaps they would destroy it by attacking Valenwood. But there are...
Can't even hear myself think here.
If what Razumdar says is true, the city of Woodhearth owes you a debt. Of course, if the city's attacked and destroyed, that won't be worth much. Maybe we can prevent that. Damn, this proves that Peladil is planning something here. Something even bigger than killing the Queen. There's something about Peladil's orders. The reference to Astaril seems strange, and a Roman still refuses to believe she betrayed us. Either way, Astaril's the key to unraveling this mess. We need to question her and find out what Well, if she hasn't realized we're onto her, we might be able to catch her by surprise. She might be down at the Thalmor residence right now. I assume a Roman will want to be there when you confront... Even if Asteril's fled the city, and some clues about...
This is preposterous. Astril has risked her life for the Dominion more times than I can count. You must understand, one doesn't become a Thalmor agent until their loyalty is proven beyond question. If Astril can... This is Thalmor business, and I am going to the Thalmor residence to confront Astril myself. You see? It's clear that Astril has been dead for some time, so she cannot have been the one you saw in the Imperial tunnels. I told you. Thalmor, her death troubles me greatly, but the integrity of the Thalmor is of greater concern, and I am pleased to be proven right in that respect. With that concern behind us, we can finally start... Undoubtedly, it was the same person that assumed her likeness and attempted to assassinate the Queen, Razum-Dar. Speaking of the cat, it seems...
This one looks forward to pouncing upon an unsuspecting. There could be some useful evidence down here. Let us look closely before moving on. Asteril had a sister? A twin, perhaps? That would explain much. Raz suspects these tunnels will reveal the rest. Eyes open, my friend. We are...
That will teach them not to cross us.
Yeah, probably. I'll go to bed in a minute. Hey, curtain ball.
Counter this! Never a dull moment.
Male. No. Deconstruct most of it. Yep.
He goes to the city for the pickpockets. He enjoys the attention.
You have no idea. What? Yep. A lot of the same voice actors that were in Skyrim. $10 years worth of content. Just released a new DLC. Well, one of them is. The other one is a... Yeah. Razumdar, the one with the hair.
There's really...
Yes, I did.
You've got rubbish?
No, I wasn't expecting that to happen.
What are we up to today?
Alright, well, can I sneak by?
Skyrim, they don't see you when you get closer.
No, they...
Oh, your sneak level is high?
No, your sneak level really doesn't matter unless you're trying to steal.
Show them who they mess with.
No. No. The dungeons are the tough ones. No, it's 2,000 years before.
Perfect. Really? My favorite people. The very faces of my failure. And now you've tracked me down just to watch me die? Funny you should ask. I was wondering the same thing. He lured me here, so is assassin planning? Oh, he's well past that point. As we speak, his armies are storming the shore. Up at sea... Of course not. Just one prong of the mighty trident with which Paladil will smite the Dominion. He signed a treaty with the Malma, and with the Staff of Magnus he's going to raise an army of undead. Irene is a false queen. And it's a pathetic joke. Nothing can change that fact. Having her as a twin was torture. While she climbed the ranks of the Thalmor, I was perceived as a failure. When Paladil recruited me, it was my turn. It's simple enough. The Sea Elves have always coveted these shores. If they help Paladil dismantle the Dominion... You mean elsewhere? Far as I know, Paladil doesn't even care. He just wants the Somerset Isles. I don't even think he... Of course. Who better to lead an undead army than an undead prince? And if Paladil brings him back, Naaman will be bound by the Vicereeve's will. Paladil says he's under no illusions about that fact. But he still gets rather... Just leave me to die. I wouldn't accept your... It's too late. He can't be stopped.
No. Oh yeah. Yep. No. Yeah.
Razandar explained how we
They
were
were
fooled by
first
lawyering.
century.
I wish I had time to show proper gratitude, but he also told me that an army of Maormer, led by... Damn! Honestly, I rather hoped he misheard. I suppose that's rarely the case. Very well then, I will... You should get to Seaside Sanctuary as soon as possible. If we strike the Maormer hard enough... I'll send anyone I can spare, but the city comes first. There is an outpost at the sanctuary with a few soldiers, if it hasn't been overrun.
It's not mine, it's the guild house. You can just fast travel everywhere. It's... yeah, well... time isn't really a thing here. But you get charged money.
Denara, Oko, Denata. Hade, Oko, Denata.
Yeah.
Idode, Oko, Denata. Hora.
I don't know, I don't really use them.
Jejota. Denima. Jejota.
I know. I know.
Hora. Deni. Jejota.
Well, the problem with them is you upgrade weapons so frequently, and once you put a glyph in, you're stuck with it in that weapon. Pretty much. Yeah, but upgrading, you have to increase your skill level, which is very difficult to do. Nope. I mean, you can, but it's not like hey, you need to go find this book in order to upgrade. Just, you might get lucky finding one. No, I don't really use it. Mm-hmm. No. No, I mean, you still have to, like, there's a main quest line and everything you have to go through.
So 10 years of content, essentially 3 video games in one.
this map alone is a good 30 hours to complete everything. Maybe not 30, maybe closer to 20. But still.
That map alone.
That one alone. And that is this, right here. And if I scroll out, this is how much you have to do.
Just in one area.
Mm-hmm. Like these are dungeons, which I pretty much never do.
White gold tower.
Yeah.
Isn't that in the Imperial City? Imperial capital?
Oh.
Yeah, the white gold tower. The Imperial capital, that's where the Elder Scrolls.
Oh. I don't know. There's stuff like battlegrounds as well, where you can. Yeah, more like PvP and crap, which I don't really get into.
Yes?
Well, at least she doesn't have a set amount of gold she can give you.
I don't know. You can sell as much as you want.
Instead of like that, we got to leave them
Yeah. There are dragons in this game. But it's something that you have to fight. A lot of people. To fight the dragons, it takes like 5 or 10 people.
Well, yeah, but there's no dragonborn. Before the dragons probably enslaved Skyrim. Because the dragons ruled Skyrim, the people rebelled and they
I'll show you Riften real fast. It doesn't look too much different. I haven't looked at Markarth yet.
That's for the most part dwarvish, so I assume that would remain for the most part the same. And those are just dwarvish ruins, essentially.
City center is about the same.
Yeah, there's just less in it and it's more bright.
Yeah.
It looks bigger.
Mm-hmm. It is bigger.
Yeah.
There's no real walls.
Yeah, I guess it's like before they kind of encapsulated everything, put in efficient time.
2,000 years.
Yeah. Because if you remember when we turned red, there's all efficient stuff over there.
Oh, there's.
You couldn't get anywhere because all
It's still over here.
Thieves Guild, where did its presence there?
Thieves Guild is a DLC. It's actually the Outlaws Refuge. Thieves Guild is located in a desert area.
So, led by...
I don't remember her name. But you can see that island's still there, although right now it's a place for mages.
Interesting. And later it becomes the golden...
Hunting Brew Meadery. Yeah. But yeah, this hasn't changed too much in 2,000 years.
I mean,
Oh, yeah. Throat of the World is snowed in, so you can't really go too high up on there. Haven't really gone to Eastern Skyrim, or Western Skyrim. Yeah, like I really haven't done much here. And they're still adding content for this area. May not even do anything with it, honestly. Yeah, I know.
O Zenithar, god of coin and commerce, show me that your values are not forgotten.
That's there too. But again, I haven't been
Better
yet.
overstocked than under.
I'll get to it one day. But I'm showing you Thieves Guild. Yeah. I haven't started that quest line yet. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. But again, this is accessed by DLC. Yeah. It was free for a while. But yeah.
You wouldn't. But oh, you're pulling my tail.
There's a special quest where you can go through and collect these items here, but you get a bounty. It's like 10,000 gold per item that you steal. It is.
Yeah. The items are.
And you don't get anything for them. It just makes the Thieves Guild better. Alright, I'll show you one more place, then I'll get off.
You could craft something nice with that.
Almost 1:30.
I don't plan on being that long until about 3. And then go outside and meditate for 20 minutes and go to bed.
If you just download the base game, you get access to this place, which is called Necrom, which actually, if you go through the companion quest line, you can get him. Because you don't get companions automatically. It's this way. This is my favorite Outlaw's Refuge. Pretty much, yeah.
So it's a refuge for criminals.
Pretty much.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Painstaking detail.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's my favorite.
It makes sense why Elder Scrolls 6 is taking so damn long to come out.
Yep.
Because that's got one another few years ago.
Before a job.
Yeah, probably.
They're going to be like 30 and then they're 27 by the time it's out.
Wouldn't surprise me.
What's going to happen in the world with this alien stuff that's going on? It's bothering Mom.
Yeah.